Good afternoon everybody, how are we doing? Welcome to episode 2 of my story, and we're calling this episode The Uni Days. Enjoy. So, having dropped out of Lincoln University, having started a 7-year degree in architecture purely based on the fact that I was obsessed with drawing football stadiums, I then went and did half the ski season with the rest of my student loan that I had that year, and then started the best degree I could have ever chosen at the University of Brighton, which was a 3-year BA Honours in Sport and Leisure Management. So I started at Brighton at the Chelsea School in September 2005, and I remember the few weeks leading up to starting, I started looking at all the different sports clubs and societies that I could join. Obviously the ski club was an obvious choice, but I discovered this sport called lacrosse, which went on to become a huge part of my 3-year experience at Brighton. I remember the Freshers' Fair, going up to Liam and John, the presidents at the time, and signing up straight away. And then on the first practice session, I was the first one there and the last one to leave, and that trend pretty much went on for 3 years. I actually ended up becoming the president in my 3rd year, winning the award for Sports Administrator of the Year, and I was very fortunate to be gifted the opportunity to play for the South of England lacrosse team for 2 seasons, just because I could run like the wind blows. Yeah, literally my job was to pick up the ball from defence, slalom in midfield, get up to the attack, give it to a shooter, get off the pitch. That was it. I was not allowed to shoot for good reason. Anyway, so alongside playing lacrosse, I also did a placement with the South of England Lacrosse Association, and they offered me a voluntary role as the University Liaison Officer, which I did for 1 year. And alongside that, bearing in mind that I'm trying to study for a degree as well over the course of these 3 years, I was the president of the lacrosse club, like I said. I was the Eastbourne representative for the Snow Sports Club. I was course representative for my degree. I had 2 part-time jobs, and so I was really giving it the beans. And I remember the 3 months between September 2005 when I started and the end of Christmas that year, I was shattered. I gave it everything, and come Christmas time, I didn't want to see a lacrosse stick. I didn't want to see anybody because I was just so damn exhausted. And I think that was the first time where I realised there might not be something right going on up here. But anyway, we rested and we recouped and we regathered, and we just kind of brushed it under the carpet and just cracked on. We just got on with the degree, and I came away with a 2-2. I scraped 42, believe it or not, on my dissertation, just because I was giving so much impetus to all the voluntary experiences that I wanted to glean from my 3 years at the University of Brighton. And actually I wouldn't have changed a thing. The friendships I've come away with are lifelong. Lee, Elliot, Rich, Liam, John, Kai, Philly, Ronnie, oh my gosh, Rach, 2 Rachels. Honestly, I could just go on. Martin, Danny, everybody, Aaron. We had such a good time, and these really are friends for life. It was just one big family. And I also met Georgina for the first time, who, as many of you know, is now my wife. And I miss her dearly. Oh man, I really miss her right now. Anyway, back to the story. So 3 years, University of Brighton, amazing experience. The first glimmers that something wasn't quite right with my mood and my psyche, but we got through. There's not really much else to mention. It was a wonderful 3 years, thoroughly enjoyed myself. I apologise to my lecturers, Mark, Tom, Dan. If you catch this video, I apologise for my infrequent input that I was giving to my degree, and I thank you all for the lectures and the education that you gave me during that time, and all the names I've just mentioned. I love you guys so much, and you really are dear friends for life, and I hope we all grow old together. So there you go guys, that was episode 2, the uni days, and you know what's coming next. Let's call the next one graduating. How about that? See you on the next episode.